It's what you've been waiting for. 2K Sports and the NBA present our Wednesday afternoon affair. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. And Clark, two deep rosters in this one. Talk about the value of having a lot of guys on that bench, having those talented reserves.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious. One, allows you to stay fresh, to keep guys fresh. And you also get a chance, I think, to wear out the opponent with the fresh bodies that you're able to have when you've got talented reserves at your disposal.
Here are the five for the Raptors. Kyle Lowry and Danny Green are the guard tandem. Then there's Kawhi Leonard, and it's Marc Gasol, and it's Siakam in at the fourth.
And, you know, the Bucks in recent seasons have employed an aggressive trapping style defensively. Diminishing returns, though, as the league has figured it out. Now they've gone back to the drawing board.
Now here's Antetokounmpo after the Marc Gasol miss. Bledsoe kicks to Antetokounmpo. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's foul number 2 for him.
I think he's going to have to be more cautious on defense. He can't afford to pick up a third foul here in the first quarter.
And the Raptors making a change here. Powell's checked in.
You know, I think it's critical that Bledsoe shoots with confidence off the catch. I mean, I like that mentality.
Passes it to Gasol. Over Lopez. Buries it from about 10 feet away.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's Antetokounmpo. Doesn't go that time. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. And David Aldridge spoke with Nick Nurse. David.
Thanks, Kevin. He told me that when you're playing against a team as good as they are inside, you have to stop the easy looks. He said if they can keep them out of the paint, they'll be in good shape to win. We'll see, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
Now, here's Green. That one misses. Good D by Bledsoe. Mirotic up top. Guarded by Powell. It's stolen by Green. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Takes a three. And the shot goes in from Siakam. Siakam's got 5.
Kevin, it's nice to see Lowry dish the rock. I mean, I enjoy watching him pass the ball because he's got a nice feel for when to get it to his guys for an open shot.
And the shot goes in.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Now here is Lowry. From the arc. The rebound by the Bucks. Left side, Mirotic. The pass to Middleton. Over Green. Green with the rebound. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. Trailing by 2. Down low. Lowry finds Gasol. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Gasol's got his second basket.
It's been a very efficient first quarter for him. He's creating good opportunities and converting those that he creates.
Lowry against Bledsoe. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
You know, Bledsoe is so athletic and plays with such great energy. It's hard to defend him sometimes without fouling.
Bledsoe hits them both.
And Eric Bledsoe, so gifted athletically. He's got to learn to read the game as fast as he plays it, and that's a process. Staying under control, using change of pace, those are things he can tighten up.
Lowry passes to Powell. Here's Siakam. He's got 5, just 5 on the clock. Over onto Antetokounmpo. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound in this one. And playing under Chauncey Billups and Chris Paul, Eric Bledsoe got the message about playing Clark at 2 speeds.
Well, you know, it's almost like baseball. You've got to have a little change of pace in your game, the changeup to keep hitters off balance in baseball, same in basketball. And his strength helps him, too, now. He can hold off his defender while he downshifts to make decisions with the ball.
So it's Toronto now after the basket by Milwaukee. Fades back. And that one comes up a bit short.
Boy, the defense had gone to sleep, so you got to knock that one down.
Antetokounmpo finds Bledsoe. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
You can't allow Bledsoe that kind of position. I mean, he's extremely effective in the paint.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
No good from Gasol.
Boy, incredible effort on defense, refusing to give him an uncontested layup. Nothing easy.
Poked away, and it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. And Toronto making a change here. McCaw's checked in. Outside Mirotic. Middleton on the wing. Six to shoot. The dish now to Lopez. Over Gasol. Off the left rim and out. Raptors trail by 6. Inside, Siakam. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Now here's Bledsoe. He has 6. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Offensive rebound. Goes back up. Misses at the rim.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Textbook defense all around. Nice job at contesting the shot without fouling, and that's how you do it. Well done.
So it's Toronto now. Chris Middleton unable to get his last shot to go. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Outside Mirotic. Middleton looking it over. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Clock at 4. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Middleton can't get it to go.
Boy, he's having a tough time right now. Seems like he's forcing his shot a bit to me, Kevin, not letting it come in the flow of the game.
Bledsoe right side. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. And it's 9 points for Eric Bledsoe. Pass to Siakam. And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That is his first foul of the game. The Bucks making a switch here. Connaughton's checked in. And the Raptors also making a change. Ibaka's checked in. So timeout called here. The first for Toronto.
And you might have heard this story about Giannis growing a couple of inches since he was drafted. But how about the strength this kid has added? Under 200 pounds as a rook. He's added a good 35 pounds of muscle through his dedication in the weight room.
Now here is Ibaka. Passes it to Green. And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That's foul number 2 for him. George Hill's checked in for Milwaukee. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Brook Lopez. Here is Lowry. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Green with the ball. Now guarded by Middleton. Yep, it counts. And you talk about Antetokounmpo's strength, Clark. It serves him well with his attacking style.
No question about it, Kevin. I mean, he used to just try to blow by defenders. Now he'll go right through you. He'll get his weight into you, get you on your heels, and then with that unbelievable reach, you've got no chance. And, you know, Kevin, they count on him to provide offense, and he knows how to fill it up.
And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for the Raptors. It's a 5-point game. Kicks it to Green. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 8.
Really enjoy watching Antetokounmpo show off his toughness. I mean, he's not a real thick guy, long, angular, and muscular, and much tougher than he looks. That's why I think he's able to overpower defenders at times.
And the Raptors with the ball. Here's McCall. Ibaka outside. Green kicks to McCall. Just 5 to shoot. Green passes to McCall. And what was that about? Not a good shot right there. Milwaukee leading by 7. And here's Middleton, and it goes down 2 points.
That was really a platinum-level effort from Middleton. I mean, crafty in how he carved out room for himself on the interior.
To the inside, it's stolen by Antetokounmpo, and up the court come the Bucks on the break. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And already with the commanding lead, a terrific offensive performance.
Yeah, and the execution, time and time again, right on point. They're running their offense to perfection.
Now here's Gasol. Back to Lowry. Shot to stop the run. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol.
And, you know, Kevin, Gasol is one of the best passers in the league. I mean, at his position, there aren't many better. Excellent at scanning the floor and finding the open man.
Here's Middleton. He feeds it to Ilyasova. Got it. Good job in the low post. And the Bucks lead by 10.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Now here's Lowry. Three-pointer. The rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for the Bucks. Fred VanVleet is checked in for Toronto. Here's VanVleet. Offside Gasol. Back to VanVleet. 6 on the shot clock. And he gets it to go from the high post. VanVleet's got his first basket.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
And it's the Bucks ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Here's Connaughton. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
The drive by Lowry. Shot from free throw range. It's deflected, and he gets it back. Tries a 3. Good on the three-point shot. McCaw's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
59 seconds left to play in the first. Lowry against Hill. Lowry feeling it out a bit. It's Gasol missing.
And he's just a tough defender. Good positioning to get after that shot.
Did a good job guarding the mid-range, extended out nicely, and definitely bothered the shot.
Now here's Ilyasova. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in.
Starting to surge here, and we're only in the first quarter.
Yeah, and they've come out strong. I mean, clearly they've been the better team so far.
Here's McCall. They trail by 14. Outside for Gasol. Drops one in from the wing. Gasol's got 6 points.
And through the years, he's become very confident in that shot. Gasol's almost better from mid-range than he is in tight. That's a great weapon for a 7-footer to have.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. The pass to Hill. Launches it. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Milwaukee up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Already a superstar, Antetokounmpo talked about how much.
I'm just trying to focus on the court.
I think he's already a top 10 player with his skill set and physical tools, Greg. He can be an all-time great.
He's shown the dedication. I think he's only going to get better.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Guys, we've seen the Bucks really take control here early.
I mean, a huge lead, and already after this first quarter, they're starting to make it look easy.
Yeah, like an avalanche, Greg, overpowering the defense on the majority of their possessions.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So the Raptors 5 right now. Leonard and Ibaka are the forward pairing. Then there's Lowry. And it's Marc Gasol. And it's Van Vliet in at the 1 spot. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Marc Gasol is the more fiery of the Gasol brothers. Pau Gasol says, I sugarcoat things a little more than Marc. He's more emotional, more direct. And Marc said, when a mistake happens on defense, I know you're not concentrating. I don't allow that. He knows controlling his frustration is important. He says, I'm working on it. Guys?
Part of leadership, DA. Thank you. Here's Connaughton. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Clock is at 3. Here's Antetokounmpo. No good. And Toronto will go the other way with it.
Boy, you look at Mike Budenholzer, and he's moved into a nice situation this offseason. Atlanta in rebuild mode, and the Milwaukee Bucks heading in the other direction. One of the best teams in the East. That's a good landing spot for Budenholzer.
Now, here is Ibaka. Following the miss by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And the long reach of Antetokounmpo, I mean, stretches for days. And because of that, he's excellent at challenging shots.
Now, here's Brogdon. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And Budenholzer, well respected around the league. Talk about what he brings now, Clark, to the Milwaukee Bucks, his new team.
Yeah, I think he brings a continuity offensively, ball movement and spacing, and a pretty good system defensively as well.
There's Van Vliet. Left side, Antetokounmpo. Count that one. Antetokounmpo's got 17 now. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Milwaukee.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle. Malcolm Brogdon, the 36th pick in the 2016 draft, went on to win Rookie of the Year. I mean, that's the second time a player not taken in the first round received that award. The first time was back in 1957. Kevin, you probably know who that is because you may have even called one of his games.
No, I'm not that old, Clark. You sure you're not thinking of a game maybe you called back in the day? And the Raptors call time here. And you think about Brogdon slipping into the second round. Clark, what caused so many teams to pass on him?
Well, you know, in this day and age, Kevin, younger is deemed to be better. And if you've happened to be in college 4 or 5 years, you're looked at a little differently. He spent 5 years at Virginia. But to his credit, he got his bachelor's degree and a master's in public policy. So he's got great character and perseverance.
Here's Lowry following the bucket by the Bucks. Down low, it's Ibaka. That time on the assist by Leonard. Ibaka's got his first points in this one. And it's Milwaukee's ball. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
I tell you, that's why Antetokounmpo is so feared league-wide. I mean, when he's close to the rim, he's most likely going to flush it on you.
Down low. It's tipped. It's thrown by to Tacumbo. Brogdon inside the line. Siakam pulls it in.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Not much else you can do there. I mean, that's what you want. Too bad they weren't able to finish it off.
Now here is Lowry. Sinks the triple.
And that's Lowry's shot right there. Always looking to capitalize from that range.
Now here's Bledsoe. He's guarded closely. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Indicative of what we've seen tonight. One team being the aggressor, the other failing to react.
Yeah, and you can tell they feel like they can get inside whenever they want to. I mean, it's been carte blanche, full menu for them, and the defense really not offering any resistance.
Yeah, and for mid-range, Leonard's jump shot is money. It doesn't matter if it's off the dribble or catch and shoot. He never loses his touch.
Now here's Bledsoe. He's got 11. High post Lopez. And there's the foul. It goes on Serge Ibaka. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And, you know, that's a second foul early in this quarter. I think he's got to be much more cautious in how he defends now.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And the Raptors also making a change. Green's checked in. To the middle. Here's Van Vliet. He dishes it to Leonard. He kicks it to Ibaka. No good on the triple. Bucks leading by 19. It's Brogdon on the wing, guarded by Green. And that one's good, Brogdon. Brogdon's got 8 points in the quarter.
Boy, he's able to burn you on the drive. Gotta like Brogdon being aggressive in these situations.
Ibaka outside. Back to Van Vliet. Toronto working the ball around now. Here's Leonard, and another basket for Toronto.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That is a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yep, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Bledsoe. Some solid defense from Ibaka.
Kevin, I like the defense there. I mean, they didn't make that easy, and he definitely seemed intimidated by the defenders.
Here's Leonard, and there are the Raptors with another bucket.
After going scoreless in the first, he's really found a way to turn it on here in the second quarter.
Bledsoe kicks to Brogdon. Outside Mirotic. Middleton outside. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Leonard. Middleton can't get it to go.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Here's Van Vliet, guarded by Bledsoe. Ibaka outside. Hits it from 3-point range. Ibaka's got 5. Clark, if you need to win a game 7, and you can't have KD or LeBron, but you can have any other one player in the league, who would you pick?
Wow, you can't have either one of those guys.
I like that question.
There's a great list. Harden, Curry, Kyrie Irving, Kawhi Leonard when healthy. And I think you'd have to throw Russell Westbrook in there, too, for a one-game situation where he could just go with the abandon he goes with. But I think I'm going to hang my hat with Kyrie Irving since he was part of bringing a championship to the Cavs a couple of years ago, my hometown.
Eric Bledsoe, Greg, one of the league's best slashers.
Yeah, he gets to the rim with regularity, and he finishes at a high rate, lives at the line. He is a nightmare in the open court.
Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Fred Van Vliet.
You know, an athletic and strong player at his position is Bledsoe, and he's a confident guy who I think makes an impact at both ends of the floor. Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
And really, whether you're up or down, it's a game of adjustments.
Always. And having a good coach is critically important. I mean, you need somebody you can count on to make the right adjustment.
And it's Bledsoe with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. 22 is their biggest lead. Leonard against Middleton. Back to Lopez. Over Ibaka. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And not the best season for Brook Lopez a year ago. Never seemed to be in the form we're used to seeing him in.
Normally, Kevin, he's so efficient and just didn't make the shots at the rate he normally does. He ended up being more of a role-playing big man than a centerpiece. And I think he's still got plenty left in his fuel tank, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him bounce back with a really strong season.
Ibaka, wide open, he fires. Off target with his three. Milwaukee leading by 15. Bledsoe outside. And Mirotic has it in the corner. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got 4 assists in the game. Raptors trail by 18. Outside Lowry. Pass to Siakam. And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Now Leonard. 8 points for him. Just 4 to shoot. Green passes to Siakam.
And, you know, he's yet to hit another 3 after nailing one in the first, but I don't think that's going to stop him from shooting.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Now here's Bledsoe. 12 points for him. To the paint. And it's blocked by Ibaka.
Just insane length and leaping ability. Ibaka can reject shots from anywhere on the floor. And you just hate to give up those second chance points.
Yeah, those are back crushers. I mean, they really crack your back when you give teams second shots like that.
Leonard, no luck. Bucks leading by 18. Middleton outside. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. The Bucks making a switch here. Connaughton's checked in. Toronto's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Lowry against Bledsoe. Lowry dishes to Green. Outside Leonard. Over Middleton. And the Raptors miss again. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting and feeling it offensively in the second quarter. They're shooting 60%. Outside Leonard. Outside Lowry. Pass to Green. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And that was a strong pick, ammonia strong by Ibaka.
Bledsoe looking around. And Mirotic kicks to Connaughton. Middleton outside. Pass to Connaughton. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. And some changes here for the Bucks. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Mirotic. And it's Hill in for Eric Bledsoe. Marc Gasol's checked in for the Raptors. Shot clock at 2. Here's Middleton. And it's been a while, but he finally gets one to go. Middleton's got 6.
Hey, sometimes it's simply the fact that good offense is much better than good defense, and Middleton wins that offense and defensive matchup most times.
Now here's Gasol. He has 6. Trains the three-pointer.
He might not have the long-range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Passes to Ilyasova. And Chris Middleton, 39th overall pick back in 2012, a throw-in in the Brandon Knight, Brandon Jennings trade. Yet, Clark, you know, you look back and he was the best player by far in that deal.
Kevin, a player's individual journey of development is hard to predict. He's now one of the best two-way wings in the league, and I think he surprised a lot of people, but it's a credit to his work ethic and his skill level.
The shot by Lowry, no good.
Yeah, he's costing them right now, sabotaging them a little bit. He's got to find his shot if they want to win this game.
Here's Connaughton. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Green. Fast break, Toronto. Leonard with the ball. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And busting it up the floor. Leonard showing a lot of energy on the fast break. If there's one thing he doesn't lack, it's hustle.
And the Bucks making a change here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Now here is Hill. We've got 28 seconds left in the second quarter. Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 11.
Well, I like the first quarter he had. And I'm loving the second quarter even more. Playing with a lot of momentum right now.
Here's Leonard. 11 points in the game. Five on the clock. From past the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. Leonard's got 14 points.
And that's how you answer back.
Exactly, Greg. Go right back at him. Show him you can shoot from outside all night long.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half of play, it was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He ended up with 19 points, 3 block shots, and 2 assists. Kenny, your thoughts on the Bucks' first half?
You know the Greek Freak. Every year, he seems to take a step forward.
And that should...
Welcome back to the Great Lakes. We're back on the shores of Lake Michigan here in Milwaukee, and the buildings in the background at Sunset in Wisconsin. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
And as effective as he was at slashing to the hoop in that first half, even better at finishing once he got there.
Guys, we saw some amazing dunks from him. I can't imagine he'll be able to top those in these last 2 quarters. But I'd love to see him try.
Giannis is down low with Lopez. Bledsoe is out there with Chris Middleton, and it's Mirotic in at the 3 spot. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Here's Lowry after the basket by Nikola Mirotic. Lowry finds Leonard. Outside Gasol. Here's Siakam. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got 11 rebounds in the game.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. Strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Lowry. Following the basket by Brook Lopez. Lowry passes to Leonard. To the middle. Here's Siakam. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. 11 points in the game.
And defensively, this is the opposite of how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, just a real lack of aggressiveness there right now. Can't give up these types of layups to begin the quarter, Greg. That's a no-no.
Now here's Bledsoe. He's got 12. Here's Mirotic. Drills the three-pointer. Mirotic has got 11.
Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Gotten good looks, and they've made 3 out of 4 of them.
Lowry against Bledsoe. Outside Lowry. Kicks it to Gasol. Now the pass to Siakam. Over onto Antetokounmpo. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Leonard against Middleton. Leonard brings the double team. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Toronto with the ball. And so Lowry will bring it up for Toronto. Trailing by 19. Gasol up top. Back to Lowry. From past the arc. And Chris Middleton pulls it down.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and the shot is long. Raptors trail by 19. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Here's Middleton. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Pass to Bledsoe. Launches a three. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Lowry. And here's Leonard from three. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Lowry's got his 5th assist in this one. Milwaukee leading by 14. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Lopez. Buries the easy one. Lopez has got 4 this quarter.
Just like clockwork, Lopez doing damage inside.
And the Raptors call time here. Clark, there was a rules change not too long ago that promoted more help defense, less one-on-one defense. Good or bad?
I like it. Again, there's always going to be a premium on defending one-on-one, but positioning defenders where you can help better and more, I think it's trying to make sure the offensive side doesn't get too much of an advantage where the rules had gone in the past. So I think it's a nice balancing act for the game.
Brogdon, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Pass to Gasol. Dishes to Leonard. 6 to shoot. Gasol kicks to Leonard. Shoots over Mirotic. No good off the back of the rim.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
Here's Leonard. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Shoots over Mirotic. And again, Toronto no luck.
And as he squares up for mid-range, the defender right in his face.
Yeah, I like the fact, Greg, that he crowded the shooter there, made him uncomfortable, got into his airspace a bit. Looked like he forced the shot. Boy, I really like the way he's stroking the ball. I mean, knocking down a bunch of his shots and really being efficient.
And that one's good. Leonard's got 21 in the game.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Lopez with the ball. Gasol covering. Here's Antetokounmpo, and a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got 6 assists in the game. Raptors trail by 20. Passes it to Gasol. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And, you know, Gasol is really superb at scoring over the defense inside. Now, it's not just his height and length, but I think it's his girth, too. He knows how to use every part of his body in close.
Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Toronto. Shot's good by Bledsoe.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 21. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And with Kawhi in this past summer, his health was such an unknown quantity during trade talks. Now that we know that Kawhi is a full go, it looks like a great deal for Toronto. Casts a bit of a shadow and doubt over Kawhi's last year in San Antonio, but it is what it is at this point.
Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Hill comes in for Eric Bledsoe. Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 23. The rebound by Ibaka. Ibaka's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Gasol, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And he recovers it, and that one drops. And it's 13 points for Marc Gasol. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 22 is their biggest lead. Falls back and drains the fadeaway jumper. Antetokounmpo's got 6 in the quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Ilyasova, he's checked in for the Bucks. Raptors trail by 19. Green with the ball. Drops in the layup for 2. Green's got 6.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Brogdon. Ilyasova against Gasol. Left side, Antetokounmpo. 3-pointer. Hits the 3-point bomb. Connaughton's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Nice awareness from the young forward. Giannis Antetokounmpo showing he wants to work it to his guys.
Lowry dishes to Ibaka. And the pass to Leonard. A 3-ball. Ibaka, no luck. Milwaukee leading by 20. Brogdon kicks to Hill. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Lays it up and banks it in. Antetokounmpo's got 27 points.
Hey, you know, in the age of analytics, there's a ton of talk about player efficiency these days. And as we can see by Antetokounmpo's performance tonight, his efficiency, extraordinary.
Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. 29 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Pass to Gasol. The dish to Ibaka. And there's the foul. It goes on Ilyasova. That is his 1st foul of the game. The drive by Green. Leonard with no one around.
And they've gone ice cold from the outside as they're trying to cut into this deficit. The 3-point percentage much worse this half than it was in the first. And Malcolm Brogdon, the son of a lawyer and a college dean, no less. His maturity and thoughtfulness certainly reflect that upbringing.
Norman Powell's checked in for Toronto. And Van Vliet comes in for Kyle Lowry. Here's Van Vliet. Pass to Leonard. He kicks it to Ibaka. And Ibaka slams it in.
Yeah, just the length and explosiveness. Ibaka is a true force at the rim.
And with the way Brogdon conducts himself, some teammates call him, Greg, the president.
Yeah, he has an air about him. That he has that leadership quality and has a goal to create an NGO to alleviate poverty and hunger in developing nations. Who knows? Politics might not be out of the question for this young man.
That's good from Antetokounmpo.
You know, really, when you look at Antetokounmpo, he's got it all. I mean, he can score it, rebound it, he passes it pretty well, defends with intensity, and he's really versatile and gonna continue to get better because of his work ethic.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Brogdon. Then for the Raptors, Green comes in for Norman Powell, and it's Kyle Lowry in for Fred Van Vliet.
No doubt about it, he has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Now here's Ilyasova. Outside Hill. Kicks to Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 6. It's back to Hill. There's the 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Ibaka's got his 5th rebound in this one. Lowry against Hill. Fires the three. Lowry can't get it to go.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And Antetokounmpo is just a blur. I mean, I don't know how a 7-foot guy with that wingspan and all legs and arms can be a blur, but man, he's like a lightning bolt when he gets room to roll to the basket.
Lowry has the open look. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. 9 points for Kyle Lowry.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
And it's blocked by Ibaka. And he's able to get it back.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Greg, the play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Now, here's Lowry. He's got 9. Poked away. Here's Leonard trying to get open as Ibaka. And it's Leonard missing. Milwaukee's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Ibaka against Antetokounmpo. Back to Middleton. To the left wing. Here's Connaughton. His three-pointer's off the mark. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. Down low, outside for Lowry. And the pass to Leonard. Over Middleton. Open jump shot off the mark. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. The Bucks. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So for Toronto right now, McCaw is out there with Jeremy Lin. Then it's Miller, and it's Siakam in at the power forward. Outside Hill. Misses the three.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
McCaw kicks to Miller. Count that bucket. Miller's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Raptors.
And that's how you move the basketball. Awesome passing leading to the bucket.
And the call will be against Patrick McCaw. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Not his best moment. Obviously, no one on their team's happy right now, but you shouldn't be taking that frustration out on your opponent with a poor foul.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Brook Lopez is checked in for Ilyasova. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for DJ Wilson. Mirotic is checked in for Tony Snell. Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for Tim Frazier. And Milwaukee has possession. Lopez finds Bledsoe. Here's Hill. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Lowry passes to Siakam, and he jams it with authority.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But, Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
Hill with it. Now Green defending. Green against Hill. 4 on the clock. Bledsoe outside. No good from outside.
Yeah, not a great shot there, especially when you got a lockdown defender guarding you.
Agreed. I mean, when the defense is right there, you got to move the ball, make the extra pass. That's a case of a poor shot selection.
Pass to Gasol. Over Lopez. No good from Gasol.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Hill kicks to Bledsoe. It's back to Hill. Over Green. Rejected by Gasol.
You really got to admire the reach of Gasol. He's excellent at utilizing those long arms of his to turn away shots. And he had one in the first as well. He can be dangerous. Keep an eye on him.
Bledsoe against Lowry. Shot's good by Bledsoe.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the flow.
The Raptors have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. And Leonard has it in the corner. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Lowry's got his 7th assist in the game.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Here's Antetokounmpo. The jumper's good from inside 6 feet. Antetokounmpo's got 37.
And the ball handling of Antetokounmpo, my goodness, really unreal. For a guy his size, his dribbling is ridiculous.
That one goes. Count it. And that's now 27 points for Leonard.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of look.
Lowry against Bledsoe. Lopez inside over Gasol. And Gasol sends it back. And he recovers it. Bledsoe against Leonard. Second chance shot.
And a sensational individual defender. Leonard will lock you down. Rejections are just part of the package he brings on the defensive end.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Mirotic dishes to Antetokounmpo. Here's Bledsoe.
Hey, hey, hey. Ooh, wow. When Bledsoe is firing on all cylinders, I mean, you keep getting him the ball. It's just that simple.
And that last replay, courtesy of the Under Armour Hover Havoc, unleashing a little bit of chaos. Leonard, no luck.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Bledsoe against Lowry. Shoots from the line. Bledsoe with another miss. Raptors trail by 18. Inside. And Gasol slams it in.
Yeah, and it doesn't take much elevation for Gasol to throw one down, of course, unless somebody's standing right in his way. That dunk is going to be easy money for him.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Mirotic against Lowry. Teardrop shot. Lopez, no luck. Toronto's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Mirotic against Leonard. An easy 2 points on the layup. Leonard's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect them to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes them change plans.
And the basket is good.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. They trail by 16. Passes it to Siakam. Here's Leonard. Got a piece of it. The dive for the ball. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Chris Middleton's checked in for Hill. And here are the Raptors now. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Siakam. Good D by Lopez.
And he's just a tough defender. Good positioning to get after that shot.
Did a good job guarding the mid-range, extended out nicely, and definitely bothered the shot.
From 15 feet away, Middleton can't get it to go. Raptors trail by 16. Siakam passes to Leonard. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Exactly. Can't play it any better than that, Greg.
Mirotic's shot is off.
Boy, Kevin, he just clanked that one. I mean, surprising because the defense wasn't really in the picture.
Wasted no time on that one.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Milwaukee leading by 14. The pass to Middleton. Back to Bledsoe. Knocks it loose. Shoots the three. Middleton can't get it to go.
You know, it hasn't been his night, but his team still leads, so that's encouraging.
Leonard with the bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
To the paint, here's Bledsoe, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Bledsoe's got 10 points here in the second half. Raptors trail by 14. Outside Lowry. The tray. The shot, no good. And Milwaukee will come the other way. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. Toronto's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Leonard looking around. Knocked loose to the paint. Here's Gasol. Then Gasol with the dunk.
And surprisingly, a firm throwdown. And that's a little bit out of character, Kevin.
It is, Greg. You're right. He's got plenty of size to attack the basket, but rarely does.
Well, he certainly attacked it that time, Kevin. I mean, that's what they want to see more from him.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Well, I tell you what, Middleton really does a nice job at being able to score through contact. Sometimes he gets hammered, and he still gets it up and down. Well, you want to talk about the smoothest players in the league? You can't forget about Chris Middleton. I mean, he's not a blow-you-away athlete, but he has really good length and a sweet stroke, and he can get his shot off anytime.
Clock at 6. Here's Leonard. Buries it down low. Leonard's got 36.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Bledsoe kicks to Antetokounmpo and rebounds again. He hauls in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass. And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Toronto calls timeout. And you look at Chris Middleton, Clark. What doesn't he do well?
You know, there's not much. He does a little bit of everything well. He's a smart, versatile defender. He can command the double team with his scoring and punish the double team with his passing as well. He can hurt you a lot of different ways, Kevin.
A chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And, guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let-up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hi, guys. During that last break, I heard what the Raptors coach told to his team. He is not happy with the sloppy play offensively. He said, make the easy play. Take care of the ball. We can't afford to just give away golden opportunities. And we'll see if they can clean it up, guys.
Middleton really is an amazing shooter. Absolutely amazing, especially from long distance.
Lowry kicks to Leonard. Shoots over Mirotic. Leonard, no luck. Bucks leading by 16. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Bucks passing it around. Lopez finds Antetokounmpo. Middleton on the wing. Rejected by Gasol. Here's Siakam. Misses the three. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Over to the left wing. Here's Mirotic. Makes it off the glass.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Bucks.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And with the way he came out energized on the defensive end in particular, getting a hand on a lot of shots, that really got them rolling.
And out of bounds it is. Last touch by Mirotic. And some changes here for the Bucks. Ilyasova comes in for Brook Lopez. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for Antetokounmpo. And Toronto will go for a different look here. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Gasol. Patrick McCaw comes in for Leonard. Norman Powell's checked in for Danny Green. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Kyle Lowry.
And the lean frame of Ibaka taking the punishment but still converting the basket. Toughness.
And Middleton kicks to Bledsoe. Back to Middleton. The shot, no good. And Toronto will come the other way. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's McCaw, covered by Mirotic. McCaw, the pass to Powell. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the grit. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony.